Hey, what another great day at the Solomon Trading Institute, powered by Money Market Edge. Hey, listen, it's a great opportunity to put yourself in position to really do some great things financially. If you want to know more about what we do and how we do it, I would love to encourage you to go over right. Just run over to our website at www.moneymarketedge.com. So just put www in front of that. Hey, listen, if you want to talk, you ought to go and just book a call today so we can kind of talk and just about, some things that that you want to see changed in your life. So, hey, listen, again, this is my Solomon Trading Institute. So we love to teach you and show you exactly what we do. Want to come do a quick market recap. Before we get started with that, I do want to encourage you to go to Amazon.com, and you can pull this book, The Money Market Autopsy: How I Killed the Market Every Single Day. I think it'll be something that's great for you, just to get a great understanding of, kind of what's going on and how we do it and kind of how markets work. I want to, really impress upon you how important it is for you to kind of look at situations where you can kind of control your own finance. Now, of course, you should have, a portfolio where you have, different things going on with the IRA, bonds, mutual funds, things of that nature. You would have to talk with with a licensed professional about your individual needs. But just in general speaking, as an educator, as a former economics teacher, I know that it's important for you to have an economic plan so that you can grow your own money. And what we do is we teach you how to take just a little slither of your money, not all of it, but just a little slither, take it out of this spot and move it over to this spot and learn how to actually grow some of it yourself. While this is kind of growing passively, you can kind of control this amount and kind of do some great things. I'm really excited about, just the opportunity to show you, at the end of the day, I'm just an economics teacher. I'm not a child of Wall Street. I'm not a product of Wall Street or the Chicago Mercantile Exchange or anything of that nature. I'm just an educator. I was a third generation educator. And I taught, economics in school. Now, and that's actually how I learned is preparing it for the students. One of my first students reached back 15 years later to tell me how I changed his life. He was a millionaire. His mother was a millionaire. His sister, brother, things of that nature. And that's really kind of what got me into the motive. You know what? I need to really share this information even with more people, than know about it. And so, one of the things that I do, I have a real strong conviction concerning God. I was in this car. You may not even be able to believe that, but I was in this car, and one of the things that after I made it out of this car hit a pole at 80 miles per hour. I was in the passenger seat asleep. This car hit a pole at 80 miles an hour, flipped 8 times. And when the police got there, according to the police report, the car was in the bushes. That's why you see all of the trees here. The car was in the bushes with the wheel facing the interstate. I was able to still be alive after that. And, things like that sometimes cause you to kind of rededicate your life to God. I was an infidel, but it causes you to kind of rededicate. And one of the things that I promised was that whatever God blessed me with, because sometimes people want to know, well, if this is so good and if it's so great, why are you telling people? Well, one of the things I promised God was that I was going to use every ability that I had and all the knowledge that I had to help and bless other people. And so that's one of the things and one of the reasons I do what I do. So again, I want to, encourage you to kind of go to our website and kind of look around. Now, let me make sure I make this clear. What we have is so good that I want to make sure that I don't make the mistake of forgetting to do this disclaimer. The United States government requires educators, unlicensed persons to make sure that if you're talking about, in general, money and things of that nature, or program or education program, that you make sure that you inform those participants or potential participants that there are no guarantees in markets. And I'm pretty sure you know about that anyway. but what we can guarantee you is that we can teach you how to properly mitigate risk. We can teach you that. And what we do is we want to encourage you to learn what you need to learn so that you could potentially do this. Now, just look at this. You can take just as little as this amount, and guess what you can do? You can trade, a contract, and guess what you can do? You can make $400 a day. I've shown it to you ad nauseum. You can go back and look at all the things that I put online, but this is something that is doable with education. And so this really is tantamount to just simply 80 ticks per day. So if you can make, 80 ticks per day, you make that $400. And look what happens when you move to 2 contracts and move to 4 contracts and move to 6 contracts and move to 8 contracts and then 10 contracts. You see, it's the same skill set, but you're just employing more capital. Again, there are no guarantees about anything that we're talking about, but what we can guarantee is that we can help you define, we can help you determine, and we can help you reduce risk, right? And once you do that, then that means that the risk is not unknown. In other words, you know the risk. But guess what? When you know the risk, you can also know the reward. So we'd love to have, again, an opportunity to kind of talk with you and showcase what we do and how we do it. I want to just look at what took place on the market today. I want to show you from an educated standpoint what you can do when you get this particular information. I want to look at this today. So here is our chart for today. Today was what we call a supply day. A supply day is a part of our forecasting. That's one of the things that we want to know before we even get started. What kind of a day is it? Is it a supply day, or is it a day that the market should be going down? Is it a demand day, or is it a day that the market should be going up? So look at this. This is a day that the market should be going down. And on every single one of these opportunities, we call this trade setup a layup. And so here we find that we get a layup as the market is going down for 111 ticks. Remember, all you need is 80 ticks to get the goal. Here's another layup. The market goes down 180 ticks. Remember, all you need is 80 to get the goal. Here again, the market goes down 102 ticks and hits the target. All you need is 80 for the goal. And then here is the market goes down 74 ticks. And remember, all you need is 80 for the goal. So here's the thing about it. We'd love to have this opportunity to take you through our plan, take you through our program, and you'll be able to see exactly what is going on. Again, this is something that you would love. How we have it set up. We have the people in place, we have the process in place, we have the product in place to really help you go and do this. And what you would simply be learning is this: you would be learning a trading plan. So the things that I talk about and the things that I show you is not luck, is not haphazard. There is a trading plan that we go through. The first part of the plan is what we call forecasting. So that's how we know if the market should be going up or down. The next thing that we do is we recognize the probability. We call it the possibility of the probability of profitability, right? So what is your probability of profitability? So you need to know what that is. All right. Then the market structure. What is the market doing, right? And how can you put some sense to it or some analysis to it? And then, is the market moving in your favor, right? Is it moving fast in your favor? Once you learn that, the next thing we do is we talk to you and we teach you about the entry. This is how you enter trades. After the entry, how do you manage it? How do you trail it? Do you do a single target or a multiple target? Do you tight trail? Do you loose trail? And then at the end of the day, how do you exit? How do you get out of the trades once you are in the trades? Again, if you want to know more information about what we do, text the word profits to 94253 for more information. And if you would like to go and see more information without talking to us, just go to moneymarketedge.com and you'll go to our website and you'll see some things that we have done. Again, if you want to look at the book that I wrote, it's called The Money Market Autopsy. Go ahead and go to Amazon and check that out. Again, I'm Cornelius Wilson Brown III, author of this book, Money Market Edge, Solomon Trading Institute. I believe it's the will of God that you live a kingdom lifestyle, one that you're blessed, you're healthy, your debts are paid, your needs are met, you're healthy, and you're even wealthy. Guess what? We perish for the lack of knowledge. We have the knowledge. Are you willing to learn? God bless you. Have a wonderful day.